It's July 1986. Summer camp is in session, and a few of the girls from Cabin 3 are telling ghost stories and playing pretend. They're laughing and giggling at it all. They come across a small shack surrounded with purple mushrooms. On the side, they see a fairy circle.
Ooh, a fairy circle! I was reading a book that said if you find a circle of mushrooms and if you jump into it, you can go to the fairy kingdom.
I don't know. I thought you were supposed to leave them alone.
No, that's where a rainbow landed, and that's where Leprechaun's gold is.
Girls 1 and 3 all run into the circle, giggling about the prospect of gold. Girl 2 is staring in horror.
Wait, no!
Girls 1 and 3 ignore her, overcome with something not quite human. Lights go out, a scream is heard echoing. It's June 1989, afternoon. The local high school has just let out for the summer. Chris Baker has called up various friends to invite them up to his aunt's cabin for the weekend. They're all in Ash's car on the way up into the mountains. Stephen has control of the radio and is playing a mixtape he made.
So, how much longer do we have to go?
Why can't you just enjoy the scenic route as we go up?
I am! I was just curious.
I think it's like another 20 minutes, maybe?
Chad is snoring loudly in the back seat.
Chad's asleep back there?
Huh? You said my name. What do you want?
Oh, no, nothing, man. I was just wanting to check if you were asleep is all.
Ooh, I was.
Okay, alright. I was just wanting to check.
Cool.
You're a light sleeper.
Yeah. I guess it's just, the way of the world, man.
Can't even stay awake to see who wins your precious baseball game?
Have you ever listened to baseball before? Not a lot happens for a bit, and then something does. When we check back, I'll know if something happened or not.
I'll keep you posted.
Spoken like a true baseball fan.
An experienced baseball fan.
Hey, Chris. Do you, know how much further it is till we get there? Because all I see is trees right now.
Well, that's because we're in a forest.
Well, that's not what I was asking at all, but thanks, man.
I think we just gotta drive through a tunnel and then it's another 10 minutes from there.
For sure.
Ash rolls down her window and spits out her gum. They go through a tunnel. Once on the other side, they continue driving on the winding roads and eventually come to a fork in the road. The left path has a wooden blockade set up. The right path is clear.
Oh, go right.
It's a long, even windier road that eventually leads to a cabin. The cabin is nice. 3 floors. Garage attached to the cabin.
That's a big cabin, man. Sweet.
They all get out of the car. It's late afternoon. Stephen is carrying different containers of food that he made for the weekend.
Yeah, I made some brownies for this weekend. It's gonna be great.
Are they special?
Hey, man. Everything I bake is special, okay? These are made with love right here. But this one has some Mary Jane in it, if you know what I'm saying. So, you want some of that?
He begins walking towards the cabin.
Let's get this party started.
Woo! Yeah, all us damn kids and our fucking Mary Jane brownies. What's up? Hope nobody calls the cops on us.
Nah, man, we're pretty alone up here. Just my aunt's place and this summer camp I used to go to as a kid. They closed down a few years ago, I think, but they still have a bunch of stuff set up if you guys want to go check it out sometime.
Why'd they close down?
I don't know. Adam tried telling me it's because someone died, but you know how he is. Freaked me out again.
Oh yeah, how's he liking it over at Fullerton?
He's making friends, as always. He likes being close enough to visit, but he's glad to finally be out of the house.
Ash starts getting stuff out of the car. Chad gets out and grabs his backpack. Todd gets his duffel bag and walking stick.
I just brought my backpack.
Full of a bunch of baseballs.
Why would I bring a bunch of baseballs?
Did you, like, bring some baseballs then?
Yeah.
Steven is waiting at the front door, his arms full of food containers.
I probably shouldn't have been the first one up here since, like, I can't.
Chris walking up, key in hand.
Here, let me show you where the kitchen is.
Todd walks in next, holding the door open for the rest while his bag rests on the floor.
So, where are people's rooms? Like, who's staying where? On the next 2 floors?
Yeah, they're spread throughout the top 2 floors.
I'm gonna dip somewhere on the top floor.
You choose, babe. I'll follow you.
I'd like a room with windows. I like seeing the nature.
I'm pretty sure they all got them.
Actually, how weird would it be if I slept in a tent that I brought?
You do know we have comfortable beds, right?
You could go outside and throw some leaves on your bed if you really fucking wanted.
Steven, coming in from the other room, sees a tent pole sticking out of Rowan's bag.
Hey Rowan, are you actually sleeping in the house?
I haven't decided yet. I'll see how the window situation is looking.
You have more windows in your tent?
No, but I'm still closer to nature in a tent that I can open at will, and it'll be 1/4 of the tent space that will...
I'm not really good at math.
Not surprised. Well, I guess I'll take the corner room on the top floor. It at least looks like it has a cool-looking window.
I don't know. I might join you outside your tent.
How are we gonna spoon?
Hey man, did you make a tape for starting up the party?
I have the one I made for the drive.
I have a tape. It's just a bunch of music that I like. I don't know. Mine's all party music because I'm all party all the time.
Why am I not surprised?
Nah. I got some classics on there. I got some Beach Boys, some Rolling Stones. I got some Village People on there too.
Chris bringing out some bottles of alcohol that he got from his brother.
Let's get this party started!
Woo! Hey, don't forget the weed, everybody. Alright, y'all. Now go ahead and grab one, and it's been half an hour shot. Pumped up. I guess you picked from the wrong one. And you just ate a bunch of brownies. But, it was something good, so...
Russian roulette brownie edition.
Ash grabs from the container that Steven indicated was the non-pot brownies. Todd grabs a pot brownie, and Chris grabs one from each container. Chad is eating trail mix. Steven is eating a pot brownie and chips that Chris brought.
So is there like a basement in this place?
I guess you can make one, but Chris might get pissed.
My aunt's place, so she'd
Why
be the
would
one
I
getting
make
pissed.
a basement? Is there like a hole under everything?
No.
I can't dig with a bat.
Chad, we're all fucked up.
That camp or what?
Do we really want to go there when we just spent the whole drive getting here?
I don't know. It's starting to get dark, and I don't really want to deal with the walk.
Well, we could all go tomorrow when the fucking sun's up.
Yeah, and there's a lake out there too, so we can go do that tomorrow.
Any dipping in the lake?
Fuck yeah, my man.
Alright, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna sit fully clothed on the shore. Just gonna, chill there in the sun and...
Lame.
You two have fun in the lake, naked yourselves.
It's freeing, man.
Rowan's gonna have to sit in the shade in the tree so the sunlight's gonna burn her.
Not a vampire.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All of a sudden, an earthquake is felt. Some things get knocked over. Ash gets paranoid from it being dark in the quake, and so goes to the garage to get a gun out of the glove box of her car. She sneaks it upstairs to put it next to her bed.
Whoa, are you guys done from college?
Nope. I got a scholarship, man.
I know.
No. I got a scholarship, man. I'm going to USC.
You're going to USC?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to USC.
Don't they have something about Trojans?
Yeah, that's the mascot.
Wait. When were Trojan condoms invented?
They came out in 1969.
How do you know that?
Magic.
I was looking at the box when I was in the bathroom and had to take a master shit and I didn't have anything else to read.
Yes, Chris, I did read it on the back of the bus because I was fucking bored in the bathroom.
Were you going for a posh wank? You know, our British foreign exchange student was telling me about them. It's when you wrap it and then you jack it.
That's really innovative.
I really
actually.
didn't need to know that. Wait, why do you have condoms for that?
There's a bunch of lubricant and it all goes in the same place, so you don't really have to clean up afterwards, except, throw the rubber away.
Thanks, Chad. Fucking thanks for that.
Yep.
Anyone want to go hop in the hot tub?
Yeah.
Fucking sure.
Chris runs out, stripping as he goes, and jumps in the hot tub in his boxers. Stephen walks up to the edge and sticks his hand in to feel the temperature before taking off his shirt and also going in his boxers. Chad goes up while wearing boxers before promptly dropping them right before getting in. Nude.
Fucking Chad, really?
What?
I'm sick of always.
Never seen a dick
I'm sick of
before?
seeing your dick. That's my
You
dick,
have
though,
a dick.
Okay, I like my dick. We're friends. We live together. I'm sick of seeing yours.
Just don't look then.
Oh, fucking hell.
Look, when you're in the locker room enough, it doesn't matter, man.
That's why I don't hang out in the locker room with you, bro.
Todd follows Chad's example and strips entirely before getting in. The girls stand close to the door into the house.
I'm good. Just staying.
Understandable.
Rowan discreetly casts a spell to make the hot tub smell like skunk.
What smells?
Steven?
Yo, I'm sanitary as fuck.
I think he was talking about the weed.
Oh, yeah, probably. Alright, I'm getting out. This smells like shit.
Stephen begins to get out. He doesn't try drying off much before putting his shirt and pants on and walking barefoot into the house.
Fuck! Do I smell like skunk?
Chris jumps out and tries drying himself off with his shirt while sniffing to see if he can smell it on himself.
Oh yeah.
Chad gets out and is trying to dry off. Steam is coming off him.
Should I burn his boxers?
Wait, let me get mine first.
Todd scrambles out of the hot tub to get his clothes.
It'd only give him more of a reason to go around naked, just so you know.
He walks into the kitchen to grab a can of tomato sauce from the cabinet and promptly pours it all over himself while still standing inside.
Oh my god.
Dude!
I'm not sure it works like that.
I'm not cleaning it up this time.
How often do you guys have to clean up? Oh, never mind.
Way too often. What are best friends for?
Checks out. Hey, are there some bowls in there? I want the Doritos.
Yeah, sure.
Looks around Chris and opens a different cupboard to grab a big bowl out for the chips. Chad is now helicoptering his dick to YMCA. Chris is covered in any tomato items that he can possibly find. This includes, but is not limited to, tomato sauce, tomato juice, ketchup, actual tomatoes, and salsa.
Was that the only tomato sauce?
No, there's some up there.
No. I mean, was that like...
Oh my god, was that outdated?
I don't know. Does that matter?
Todd checks the container, unable to find an expiration date. Stephen goes over and opens the fridge, bringing out a pan with tinfoil over it.
Hey, if you guys want to... I made some lasagna.
Actual lasagna?
Okay, no, it's fucking lasagna, Ash. Come on. Not everything I brought has meat in it. Made just one container of brownies and both batches of cookies. So if you guys like cookies but don't want to get high, I'm fucking sorry, I guess.
Don't tell him.
I mean, he's gonna know in like 20 minutes anyway. He's gonna really fucking know it too, because that batch was strong.
Wait, how are we gonna heat up the lasagna?
I mean, is there a microwave?
That's a good idea. It's good braining.
Hey Chris, do you guys have a microwave?
Yeah, we got both.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys want, there's actually a few dishes I made that you weren't able to, like, get to a store or whatever.
Wait. You pre-made lasagna?
How long would it take?
Yeah, man. I may not have slept last night. Well, I don't know. I wanted to be prepared.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Rowan cuts herself a piece of cold lasagna and puts it on a plate and casts a small spell to heat it up and begin eating. Stephen gets himself a piece of lasagna and heats it up like a normal fucking person. Ash looks at her reflection for a moment and is quiet. Chris is laying on top of the dining table, still covered in tomato products. Stephen sits down to eat at the counter. Chad begrudgingly puts pants back on.
Oh, Chad, I fucking love this song.
Yeah, man, this is a great song.
Stephen notices something out the sliding glass door. Rowan cleans up a tomato spot.
Hey, Chris?
What?
What kind of animals are around here? Like, in the woods and shit.
I don't know, like normal forest animals, I guess? I think we may get some mountain lions.
Whatever Stephen saw, it did not look like a mountain lion.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. I just, like, thought I saw something out there, but honestly, I'm probably still fucked up.
Could it maybe have been a raccoon?
Nah, man, you know, it's really nothing.
Alright.
It was a little bigger than a raccoon.
Whatever you say, my dude.
A bigger raccoon? Pfft, that's just a bear, man. How high are you?
It better not be a bear.
Look, if I'm seeing shit, it doesn't matter. And if there's a bear, it's not gonna fucking come inside, Ash.
I didn't think to pack bear spray.
You know, one time, a bear hopped in my canoe.
Dude. Does that work like bug spray?
Yeah, man. Yeah. You spray the bear, and then it just falls over dead and curls up in a little ball after it dies.
Dude.
That is not even close to how bear spray works.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No. That's why there's no more grizzly bears in California. They use too much bear spray.
Do we, like, import them?
No, they're all dead.
Wait. I thought there were some in Alaska or some shit.
No, California.
Yeah. Do we import them?
No, they're all dead.
Ash smacks Chad on the shoulder.
Oh my god, Chad, be nice.
Dude. One for my homies, the grizzly bears.
He pours out some of his drink.
That was a waste of perfectly good alcohol, dude.
You know what? It's his aunt that's gonna kill him, so I don't really give a shit.
Rowan cleans up the mess with a kitchen towel.
Guys, I'm so glad you guys came up here.
Yeah, this is a really nice place.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? I think it's really healthy, that we're doing this.
So, are we gonna do something? Or are we all just gonna sit here talking about how great it is that we're here? Let's do something. Let's play a game, or let's I got a baseball. I mean, we could go out and have a night game in the forest.
Dude, if there are bears out there, fuck that. I'm down for a game in here, though.
Everyone knows that bears are afraid of baseballs.
But they're dead.
Grizzly bears. Regular bears still exist.
The sliding door opens up. The monster walks in. The short man with reddish hair and a bright red hat.
Excuse me? What the fuck? Who are you?
Hey, Chris, is this your uncle?
What?
Everyone freezes and the lights lower on everyone except Chris. He walks downstage and looks into the audience.
I don't remember a whole lot, really. 1 second, we were all having fun and laughing, and I was able to just forget about all my problems back at home. My parents are getting divorced. My brother Adam is older, so it doesn't really affect him too much since he's already moved away, but they're just being so nasty to each other. I've never seen them act like this. Mom keeps trying to pressure me to live with her, but then Dad tries right after she leaves. And my Aunt Rachel was put up to us coming up here in the first place because my dad is trying to bribe me, I think. Look what you'll be able to do if you choose to live with me, see? I'll let you have fun. I was just hoping I could let loose a little.
Chris goes back to being on the table where he had been before. Everyone resumes and the lights are brought back to how they've been. Main Monster cuts Chris off by swinging a sickle down into his throat, killing Chris with a gurgle.
Holy shit! What?
What the fuck?
He runs to go get his bat that's leaning against the other wall. Steven ducks down behind the kitchen counter and hides. Todd picks up his walking stick that was next to him and runs up to the monster and hits him with his staff. Todd tries to hit him again twice more but misses the last hit. Ash runs over to get her keys. Rowan casts a spell where a bunch of bugs fly in and attack the monster, and moves over and slightly away from Todd. The bugs fly away and the monster runs back up to Todd and swings his sickle. It lands a hit, but Todd is still alright. Steven dives over the counter and tries to stab the monster with the kitchen knife, and then tries to go under the table to get to the other side. Todd attacks the monster again. Ash runs upstairs to grab her gun. Rowan throws a bottle of cooking oil at the monster and misses. The bottle shatters behind him, outside the door.
Get him outside!
The monster tries to jump up on the table to get to Steven, but Chad tackles the monster back.
Hey Todd, a little help?
Chad tries to hit the monster again, but misses.
Fuck you!
Steven, panicked, stabs up into the monster's jaw, killing the monster.
Oh god.
Blood runs down Steven's hands and helps the monster lay back on the table next to Chris's body. Steven steps backwards in shock of everything. Chad beating the ever-loving shit out of the corpse.
Fucking son of a fucking bitch, you ass cunt!
Steven walks back over to the counter and slumps into a chair.
Oh god.
Todd is staring down at Chris. Chad eventually stops beating the corpse and is covered in blood splatter. Ash tosses a towel to Chad.
Here, clean yourself up.
So, that swarm of insects was pretty weird.
Where the fuck did the leprechaun come from?
Ash goes out to her car. Chad begins looking for a phone. Todd now suspects that Rowan may have some magic. Chad finds a phone and picks up the receiver. The line is dead.
Damn it!
He slams it down back into place. Stephen wipes the blood off the knife before putting his shoes on and a jacket. He sees a tent pole sticking out of Rowan's bag, sitting against the wall, and grabs one, breaks it, and stuffs it into his jacket. Laughter is heard out in the woods. Chad, storming out the glass door with his bat, yells out,
"What's so fucking funny?
Don't make it worse.
I just killed one of you, let's go!"
Do not fucking invite them into this house to kill us, you fucking moron! God damn it! Ugh.
Todd punches Chad in the face, breaking his nose.
What the fuck, Todd?
Are you insane?
You just punched me in the face!
Look at fucking Chris, dude!
Yeah, that's because we were caught by surprise. As soon as we fucking saw him, he was fucking dead. Stupid piece of shit. Fuck!
Laughter is heard within the house. Stephen begins freaking out over in the kitchen.
Shut up!
They already fucking know where we are, you idiot. Jesus Christ.
Babe, calm down!
He just broke my nose.
Monster they just killed begins to sit up from the table, laughing, and strikes out at Chad to slash at his ankles. It hits. Chad swings his bat down from above, whack-a-mole style, landing straight down on its head. Stephen throws the kitchen knife and it embeds itself into the monster's back. Front door is heard opening, where laughter is heard.
Oh, fuck!
He dives back down behind the counter and hides. Todd swings his staff at the monster again and then goes into a defensive stance.
Babe, go start the car.
Ash runs out to the garage through the kitchen, hits the button to open the garage door, and hops into the driver's seat.
Everybody get in!
Rowan gets a small knife out of her jacket and slashes at the monster, cutting its arm. Ash is honking her car horn from the garage. Monster 2 appears from the hallway that leads to the front door. Everyone pauses, except for Chad, who walks downstage into the spotlight and looks into the audience.
I can't believe that Chris is gone. Like I know I'm with Ash, but I was really hoping that something could happen this trip. No, what am I saying? That I'd rather be with Chris than my objectively hot girlfriend? I mean, that I was excited when he was so down to go skinny dipping, but that's just so gay. Yeah, no. I can't be gay. I'm not some little twink. I just really admire Chris. That's all. He's smart and cool and nice, and everyone genuinely likes him because he's just a good guy. Yeah, I'm sure that's all it is. And who knows? Maybe I'll get to see him again.
Chad walks back to his place in the fight, lighting goes back to how it was, and everyone resumes.
Suck a dick!
Monster 1 hits Chad 3 more times. Chad goes down, dead. Stephen runs out to the car.
Get to the car!
Todd rushes out the door to the car. Ash honks again.
Chad! Rowan, get in the fucking car already!
Rowan begins running to the car, the monsters both attacking with only one landing a hit. Rowan manages to get to the car and quickly slams the door shut.
Where's Chad?
Dad, he didn't make it.
She slams her foot on the gas pedal and drives off. They drive in silence as fast as they can towards the tunnel where they originally came into this area to find it collapsed due to the earthquake that hit earlier.
Fuck me.
Okay. Anyone have any other brilliant ideas?
Is there another way around?
There's the campgrounds.
I don't know what to do, man.
I don't know either. I mean, their campgrounds could have supplies or weapons or people, or I'm just gonna go that way unless anyone really doesn't want to go there. They could have first aid kits, they could have a phone or a radio or a flare. I didn't think to bring a flare.
Yeah. I didn't think to bring a flare either, Ash. I didn't think a bunch of fucking midgets were gonna come out of fucking nowhere and start killing everyone.
They continue driving until they hit the same fork in the road as before. This time they take the left path. Ash gently drives into the wooden barrier until the little chain holding it together breaks and opens for them to continue. They come up into an empty parking lot. Ash turns the car so that it's parked as close as possible to the staircase leading to the buildings, but positioned to be able to drive back out easily. Stephen is the first out of the car, 10-pole at the ready.
Why didn't Chad fucking run? The last thing I did was punch him in the fucking nose.
Hey, look, man. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. He was acting like a piece of shit anyway.
Todd leads the way down the stairs to the main office building, followed by Stephen and Ash, with Rowan following last.
I've never gotten that pissed at him. Fuck.
Todd slowly opens the door to the main office and sees an old desk in the corner. There's nothing of high value left, just some furniture that would have been too much of a pain to move. The light switch does nothing, so Rowan brings out a flashlight. Todd looks through the desk, finding a med kit and a map of the area. There's also a few basic menial documents detailing some of the managerial operations of the camp. Todd indicating the med kit.
Too late for...
Oh shit! Todd, is that a map? Hey, wait, what's that?
I don't know, but it looks like it was near the cabin.
We need to find something to do because I don't know.
Let's go to the next building.
Big one?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
It could be filled with leprechauns.
They go into the next building. It's a large L shape that looks to be a lunch area where there's a doorway that leads to a kitchen, table set up for eating, and a dusty old beat-up couch that was part of a hangout area for the youths. Ash sits down on the couch, relieved to find a place to rest, if only for a moment.
This is a mess hall or something?
Todd walks up to Ash over on the couch.
Hey, Ash. This might be a stupid question, but how are you doing?
You lose people sometimes. Let's just keep going.
She gets up and starts to move back towards the door they came in. The rest follow her.
Let's start checking out these cabins, I guess.
Yeah. You guys want to start with the one on the left?
They go into cabin 1. After looking around a bit, Stephen finds a draft of a letter that he reads out loud.
Hey, Kathy. I know you were upset that you couldn't come out to camp with me this year, but it's really not so great. Last night, we heard some screams, and they won't tell us anything. I bet it was just those girls in cabin 3 trying to freak people out, but the counselors aren't letting anyone leave their cabins. Wasn't the entire point of going to camp getting to do activities outside? And then blah, blah, blah. She talks about this one guy that she thought was cute or whatever, but, what do you guys think she meant by the screams? Do you think it could be those little demon leprechaun things? How long have things been fucked up around here anyway?
What year did this camp close down again?
Chris didn't say, but I feel like not long after this.
Let's keep checking out the cabins, I guess. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Stephen tries to sneak into cabin number 2 and steps on a creaky floorboard. Nothing happens.
I feel like if something were in here, it would have heard us already and been trying to kill us by now.
She sees a scrap of paper.
Oh, hey guys, I think I found something. It looks like it's more of the story. This one's from like a diary or something. It talks about taking a hike and finding this weird, creepy shack in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of weird mushrooms nearby. And she got dared to go in, but chickened out. There's something else too, but it's covered in some brown spots. Oh god, you guys, it might be blood.
Do little demon leprechauns like mushrooms?
I thought that was more of a fairy thing.
I don't know, man.
So, cabin number 3?
Fuck it, cabin number 3.
Steven slowly opens the door to the third cabin and looks in, seeing a red hat. Monster 3 has its back to the door and is hunched over something. Monster 3 looks a little bigger and buffer than the previous 2.
What do you see in there?
Steven doesn't respond and steps to the side. Monster 3 perks up at the sound and turns around to rush toward Ash's voice. Steven jabs at Monster 3 but misses. The monster now realizes that Steven is also there and strikes out at Steven 3 times, hitting only the first time. Todd punches the monster from the side. Ash punches it in the face with her car keys between her fists. More laughter is heard in the distance. Monster 3 tries to grapple Ash, but she manages to just dodge out of the way. Frustrated, Monster 3 slashes Ash with its sickle and then slashes at Steven.
Pretend you don't see this.
See what?
A bolt of energy flies out from Rowan's hands toward Monster 3. Steven shoves the broken tent pole into Monster 3's back, going through to the other side. Monster 3 falls over, dead.
How long did it take before the last one got back up?
I mean,
Like, maybe
or
5
not.
minutes?
She quietly tries casting a spell, making the corpse burst into flames.
What the fuck was that?
I had some hairspray that I pointed at him and I had a match and... Wow, they're really flammable, huh?
Todd says nothing, but is fully convinced that Rowan is somehow magical.
What the fuck?
Hairspray is really flammable. Makes you wonder what they put in that stuff.
Alright, you know what? Fine. Keep your fucking secrets, man.
Back to the car?
Wait, do we want to check out any of the other buildings first?
Steven goes into cabin 4. Ash is keeping her gun pointed at Monster 3's burning corpse.
I have a note about a weird hobo being found dead and buried in the forest by the ranger tower.
Monster 2 appears from behind one of the cabins and surprise attacks Rowan. She screams.
Let's get out of here!
How'd they get here so fast?
Let's get out of here!
She fires at Monster 2, hitting it in the chest. Monster 2 laughs and runs up to Ash, swinging its sickle and landing 2 out of 3 hits. She falls, unconscious, but still breathing. Rowan kicks the monster. Steven tries to rush in to strike at Monster 2, misses, and runs behind her. Todd runs up and punches Monster 2 3 times. Everyone freezes, the lights dim, and a spot comes up. Rowan walks to the spotlight and looks into the audience.
You could say I've never had a traditional family. My mom's a fae. She's taught me everything I know about magic, and it's out of this world cool. When I was a kid, I would sit there for hours just trying to get a little light. I was always so focused on trying to practice the craft that now I wish I'd spent more time learning about the other types of fae that were out there. Maybe it would have helped with the red caps. Sorry, Mom. I guess you were right.
Rowan returns to her previous place and the lights come back to the way they were. Monster 2 strikes at Rowan 3 more times. Rowan falls after the first one and is entirely dead by the third. Monster 2 runs up and attacks Todd. Steven turns and hits Monster 1 with a club-like piece of wood from the floor and then goes to Ash's body. Todd roundhouse kicks Monster 1 and follows into punches. Monster 2 falls, dead.
We need to get her keys and get her to the car.
We need to get to Casa de Mushroom.
Do we?
I feel like there's something important there, okay?
Monster 5 is seen running up from around cabin 6. Steven hitting Monster 1 with a piece of wood.
Get away from my friend!
Todd runs over and gets the keys from where Ash dropped them.
Pick her up and get her to the car. I'm gonna get it started.
He starts running towards the car. Monster strikes out at Steven, missing at first, but landing 2 more hits. Steven parries one of the hits with his club. Steven picks Ash up onto his back and starts running. Monster 1 lashes out and hits the unconscious Ash. Both monsters try running after Steven, but can't keep up. Stephen catches up to Todd at the car. Todd has the engine already running. Todd gets the med kit they found and tosses the bandages to Stephen, who gets into the back seat with Ash's body.
Fix her up while I get us out of here.
You realize I don't actually know how to do this, right?
I'm a little busy trying to keep us alive here, Stephen.
Okay.
Stephen hurriedly trying to wrap the bandages around anywhere that's bleeding heavily.
Alright, okay, Ash, I'm so sorry. I don't want to touch you inappropriately at all. I understand consent is very key, but I really don't know what I'm doing, man!
Ash's unconscious body does not respond, obviously.
Do you have a brownie in your pocket?
It's not gonna do anything. I mean, it might make her feel better, but... Wait. Are you still high?
No, I sobered up real quick earlier.
Stephen says nothing but climbs into the front seat after buckling Ash into her seat. Safety first, after all. Stephen begins rifling through the glove compartment, trying to find anything useful. He stumbles across a police badge and an old picture of what looks like a younger Ash next to a second younger Ash.
What?
I mean, well, I didn't find anything useful in terms of, like, weapons or anything, but, I mean, I found this police badge.
Oh, yeah, that must be her dad's.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that, actually. Makes sense that she had a gun on her, right? Did you know Ash was a twin?
I had no idea. No.
I don't know why she wouldn't have told us.
Well, when she wakes up, we can ask her about it.
So,
I mean...
do you want to go to that mushroom thing? I mean, look, man. We're not gonna finish this. We need to just accept that we're gonna die. But, I mean, at least we could figure out some of what's going on, right? Let's go. Die there, I guess.
Todd is driving towards the spot indicated on the map. It's off the road, but on the way to the original cabin they were at.
So, how you feeling?
I'm not great.
I just wanted to relax or something, man. Just wanted to come up here and play in the lake with friends and get over this fucking breakup. I mean, is that really too much to ask?
I can't stop thinking about Chad.
Haven't been able to stop thinking about him all month. Why can't you stop thinking about Chad?
Several reasons.
Todd isn't hiding anything, but won't be the first to say it out loud.
Odd. Did you have a thing for Chad?
I do. Did.
Do you think he knew?
I don't know.
You think he's scared?
Probably not.
Fucker. I mean, he didn't fucking notice anything, did he?
Not when it came to...
People wanting him? You know, what was even so great about him anyway? Why? No, I'm sorry. That's mean. He was a friend.
He was kind.
Was he? Why would everyone like him so fucking much anyway?
Why did you not like him so much?
No, it's not. It did. He's fine, okay? I'm fine. Steph wanted to fuck him. That's actually why we broke up. She didn't even try to hide it either. She was always going on about how fucking hot Chad is, and I know he didn't do anything wrong, okay? I know that. It's... Oh, man! He didn't do anything wrong.
No, he didn't.
And neither did Rowan. And neither did Chris. And neither did Ash. I'm sorry, I just really hope she's okay.
They're both quiet as they continue driving. Stephen looks closer at the map as they seem to be getting closer to the shack from the map.
I think we're gonna have to go off the road.
I figured.
They go off the road and park the car next to some trees.
All right. I think we should take a few minutes and walk away from the easily traceable car.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not feeling too hot.
They pick up Ash onto Stephen's back again. Todd looks through the trunk of the car and finds a basic first aid kit with some ibuprofen and brings it with them along with her gun and ammo. They walk into the forest and find a nice nook in a tree to make for a decent hiding spot. Todd leans back and closes his eyes for a moment, thankful for the rest. Stephen puts some mud on his face and climbs up just a bit into the tree and keeps lookout. Nothing is said until Ash begins to stir. She looks like she's been to hell and back. She groans as she begins to sit up. He climbs down. Stephen takes the map out. Ash motions to both of the boys about the gun. Todd hands it over uncocked. Ash checks to see if everything looks the way it should. Seemingly satisfied, she leans back against the tree.
Where's Rowan?
She didn't make it. It's just us three. We're trying to get to here.
He points to a spot on the map.
We think there might be something about these things.
Ash checks her bracelet, satisfied that it's properly in place. Stephen notices it and that it has the name Alex inscribed on the inside.
Hey, Ash?
Yeah.
So, we went through the glove box to, try and find something useful. Do you have a twin?
No.
Do you have a twin?
Yeah, but, she's not around anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Everyone is quiet for a second, questions burning in the boys, and memories flooding back for Ash.
Well, let's go.
Stephen quietly walks closer to the car, trying to hide from anyone that may be around.
Okay. It doesn't look like anybody's around the car. Do we want to risk it?
Did you guys get the first aid kit from the glove box? The big black one with the buckles?
Oh. No, we didn't know that was there.
You checked the glove box? Thanks.
Oh, I mean, we were actively driving.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Well, I'd like to catch my breath and recharge for a minute if you guys don't mind. I know you were resting up a bit while I was knocked out.
Is there anything I could do to help? shoulder massage.
I mean, my dad probably has some better pain meds in that police first aid kit. Those will probably help the migraine and the neck pain I've got going on.
I'll go get it for you.
Walks over to the car to get the other kit out of the trunk.
Thanks. I'm just gonna take it easy for a minute.
Alright. Well, I'll keep watch. Bird call if you need anything, okay?
Drink or anything earlier. I hate to have a hangover on top of a migraine.
After a moment, Todd returns with the kit and also a tire iron that had been in the trunk.
And I got you a better weapon than that tent pole had been.
He hops down from the tree.
Oh, sick! Thanks, man!
Here you go, Ash.
He hands her the bottle of pills and she swallows a small handful.
Alright, guys. Time to go to the creepy mushroom hut. Let's sneaky boo over there.
I don't like this, but fuck it. Let's get going. Better than sitting here and waiting for them to find us again.
Stephen gets out the map and begins to lead the way, originally staying close-ish to the trail, but then directly to the shack, which is far off the path. They see a bunch of bright purple mushrooms, mostly spread out, but there's also a big circle of them. They don't look familiar.
Don't eat them.
Wasn't planning on it.
Okay, sorry, stoner boy.
Exactly. I don't do psychedelics, okay? I just like to chill.
Stephen, seeing the fairy circle.
So, are we supposed to learn that?
I don't remember. I think we're supposed to leave these sorts of things alone.
One of these things a while ago, like a couple years ago maybe.
That's creepy.
A fairy circle?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I just remember seeing a circle one time on the ground. I didn't do anything to it, but that was a couple years ago. Wait, I think it was exactly 4 years ago.
Huh?
Yeah, it's, when we lost Alex.
You mean to the day?
I don't like that. That's creepy as hell.
I mean, she didn't die in it. We just saw one while we were out.
How? And you don't have to answer this. How did she pass?
We were just camping with our family, and we took a hike, and she fell when we were crossing on a log over the river, or ravine, I guess would be the technical term. She slipped.
Todd and Stephen both suspect that there's more that she isn't sharing.
Ash?
She fell. How about we talk about it after we deal with all of this, please?
Are there any other details that could help, though?
No. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Did she step in the circle?
No, I just remember that we saw it on our way. This was back in Oregon, so I don't know how relevant it is.
Todd looks around to make sure there isn't anything else weird around and nobody else. He sees little specks of really old dried blood. They start stealthily walking closer, and Stephen quickly climbs up onto the roof of the shack.
You know, I never got a chance to ask this, but how were you such a fast climber?
Oh. Well, Steph's bedroom may have been on the second floor, and her dad may not have been the biggest fan of me. Yeah.
So romantic. What do you see?
Not a whole lot. It's a decent spot to keep watch, though, if we need it.
Kind of want to shine my flashlight up there, but
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Do we want to just go in guns a-blazing?
Just chill for a second. Be ready.
Todd slowly opens the door. There's an awful smell of rotting flesh. There's the sound of flies buzzing, and there's unrecognizable meat all over the inside. Stephen walks in, followed by Todd.
Is this supposed to be like a hunting cabin or something originally?
He picks up the hunting knife. Stephen, picking up a machete.
No, but it's fucking creepy as shit. Is it me, or do you kind of just want to burn this whole shack to the ground, like, right now?
I just remembered there's a lake. What if there's a boathouse that we can use or something to get away?
Oh no, I mean, even if there's a boathouse from the camp, there's no guarantee that there's a boat.
And we'd have to go back to camp.
Todd looks at the map.
Hey, did we ever establish what this was?
No, not yet. You wanna go check it out?
Fuck it. Why not? I don't know what else to do.
They get the hell out of there and stay off the trail that leads to the spot marked on the map. As they walk, they come across the stream that they passed earlier on a bridge while driving. They see a ranger tower on the other bank.
But that has some pretty good weapons in there.
Ash uses Morse code to signal SOS up to the ranger tower. Nothing happens.
It's worth a shot.
It was.
They all get a running start to jump across the river. Stephen leads the way up the stairs of the ranger tower. Slowing as he gets to the top, he motions for the others to wait. Stephen goes up to the window but sees the reflection of the view behind him and looks out into the forest.
Do you see anything?
View from up here is fucking gorgeous.
Are those brownies still in your system?
I don't know, man. I'm always high.
A constant state of fucked up.
Guess I'll have to go up there and take a look.
Stephen walks in, not recognizing that she said she was going to take a look. Ash begins looking around. Todd walks in last and sees a hunting rifle near the door.
Dibs!
You can have it. You might as well handle all the guns. I've never used one.
They find more detailed maps, more first aid supplies, a flare gun, duct tape, and a fire starting kit. They suddenly realize that only Todd has his backpack on him.
Hey, do you mind if we keep some of the stuff in your bag? I guess we left ours back at the cabin.
Was there anything important that could be useful?
I mean, I had a crowbar.
Todd and Stephen stare at her in a what the fuck sort of way.
Hey, my dad was paranoid, alright? By the looks of tonight, he had a right to be.
The boys both shrug. Fair enough.
How about you, Steve?
Well, I mean, I had a love letter from Steph that I was keeping. Oh god. You know what? That's really fucking depressing. You know what? It's better I don't have it.
Ash pats Stephen on the shoulder. The three of them look out the window on the view of the valley.
Let's get out of here as soon as we can. I don't like heights and I don't like water.
They hear the echoes of laughter bouncing off the valley.
I really don't want to be here anymore.
Ash duct tapes a flashlight to her new rifle.
Hey Todd, are you married to that knife?
Why?
I want to make a bayonet sort of thing out of this hunting rifle.
By all means.
Ash duct tapes the hunting knife to the front of her rifle and rips a piece of cloth to be a headband. She is going full cheerleader Rambo.
If I weren't gay?
I know Chad just fucking died. But damn.
Alright. I say we get going, unless there's anything else in here that you two want to loot.
Both boys shake their heads and follow Ash out the door and start down the stairs. Ash is in the lead. Stephen, looking at the map again.
Alright. If we don't go back to the car, since we're already a ways away from it, how long do you guys think it would take to get to the boathouse on foot?
Let me see that.
Stephen shares the map with Todd.
Probably like an hour if we're careful. I guess we could go around the cabins.
They get to the bottom of the stairs. Ash sees that the bank is muddy rather than sandy and does mud stripes on her face. As she's by the bank, she looks over and sees a disturbed area of dirt, roughly midget-sized.
Hey, anyone got any shovels?
I think I saw one up in the tower.
I'll go grab one.
He rushes up the stairs, returning quickly.
So what are we digging?
I think I found a grate.
Oh. Oh, we're fucking grave robbing. Alright, let's do it.
Might as well at this point.
Stephen digs with the shovel until he hits something. It's a mostly decomposed body of one of the monsters that must have looked like the hobo they read about in the notes. There's a red hat in there.
Did they bury their dead?
Do we break this down or bring the body somewhere?
Okay. Is there any way one of us could maybe wear the hat and
I don't know if they'd
run
that
around
stupid.
and potentially fool them? You know what, Todd? I don't know how fucking stupid they are, alright? Okay, I didn't wake up this morning thinking that I was gonna get attacked by a bunch of 3-foot midget demon creature things, but they carrying around these weird sickles and they're killing all your friends. Okay, no one woke me up this morning going, oh hey Steven, guess what? Your life's gonna take a massive shit on itself today. So, just so you know, because then I would have just been like, you know what? This is really fucking stressful. I'm just gonna, go home, get really high, jerk off, and sleep for a fucking year.
So, do we burn it?
I don't know. Honestly, on one hand, this could go terribly good or terribly bad. Either way, if we just bring the body with us or break it down or something.
They hear laughter getting closer and stop mid-sentence.
Time to make a tree. Take the hat or something.
Stephen grabs the hat and Todd pulls him out of the hollow grave quickly.
Are we not taking
The what? The body? Nah, man, I didn't even like being in there. I'm not gonna pick that shit up.
I mean, I guess we know where it is now.
All you, man.
Ash glares at Stephen, holds her breath, and jumps into the grave, using the shovel to sever the skull and bring it with.
We need to leave now.
I agree. Let's go.
They follow along the river towards where they know the bridge is.
Anyone have room in a bag? I really don't want to carry this in my hands.
Todd makes a face and offers his open bag without saying anything. He is clearly grossed out. They continue along, trying to go as quietly as possible until Ash trips over something and accidentally lets a high-pitched squeak out. They all freeze as they hear the laughter suddenly stop. Stephen takes a running leap across the river and begins to book it, landing right on the bank, splashing. Todd follows suit but lands solidly on the bank. Ash jumps and lands just short of solid ground and scrambles to get out of the water as fast as possible. The three are running away from the river as fast as their feet will carry them, while the laughter starts again and gets louder and louder, sounding as if it's coming from all around them. Monster 4 jumps out from behind a tree in front of them, striking out at Stephen, who's in the lead, hitting the first time, being parried the second time, and missing the third.
Just keep running!
Stephen continues to run away from Monster 4. Monster 1 comes out from behind a tree near Ash. It tries to kick her, only barely messing up her running rhythm. Monster 1 tries slashing out at her and misses. Ash continues to run.
Yeah.
What sort of an idea?
The flare gun!
What?
Ash gets the flare gun out and fires it off at Monster 4 as she passes. Monster 4 reels back in pain, shrieking and laughing. The three manage to get away, running at top speed as the laughter fades away to be background noise once more. Ash, Stephen, and Todd all come up to the fire pit at the edge of the campground. This is the side that also has the cabins from before. They stop to catch their breath. Ash looks up and sees some burnt remnants of mushrooms at the base of the fire. Stephen finally has a chance to look at the red hat he grabbed from the grave. It's different shades of reddish brown.
Hey, guys, I think I see some more of those weird mushrooms.
She gets closer, holding her rifle with the flashlight to be able to see a little better.
I'm so tired. Wish I could just get some sleep already.
I don't know if I could even sleep if I tried.
I just want to get out of here, man.
Let's keep on trucking, I guess.
Stephen goes to start a fire in the pit. Once it's lit, he pulls the hat out of his back pocket again.
Anyone else want to just throw it in? See what happens?
Yeah, just let me take a look at it real quick.
Stephen hands over the hat. Todd gets out the skull, trying to touch it as little as possible. The background laughter slowly starts to get closer. They look over the items a second longer before tossing the hat and the skull into the fire. Nothing special appears to happen. They sigh with defeat and begin to run towards the dock. As they're running, they pass the cabins that they were investigating earlier. They see Rowan's bloodied body to the side. They slow down and stop near her. Without really thinking about it, they give a small moment of silence for her and their other fallen friends. Ash, wiping at her eyes and turning from the body.
Let's keep going.
The boys follow her and they begin running again, the only sound being their heavy breathing and the ever-present laughter. As they continue to run, they finally get up to the dock and boathouse that they saw on the map. They see a canoe laying up on the shore.
Do we want to check out the boathouse first?
Todd is staring at her like she's crazy. There's a boat right fucking there.
I mean, I don't know how much more time we have.
Not much, man.
Well, maybe if one of us stays here and two of us check out the boathouse or vice versa.
Okay, fine. The quickest of sweeps, though.
He heads towards the boathouse. Todd shakes his hand and goes with Stephen to look at the boathouse while Ash checks out the canoe.
Guys?
Todd and Stephen both turn to look at her by the canoe, annoyed.
There are only 2 seats on this.
Someone sit in someone's lap.
That's it. You two sit in the seats. I'm gonna fucking straddle the back. If it starts to sink, we will paddle harder.
Well, at least we know this is here now. But if they're chasing us, then they probably know this is here too. Part of me is really curious about what's over there, though.
It just looks like change.
Stephen begins to push the canoe towards the lake.
Nuh-uh. No way. I don't trust that shit. We're gonna run out there and they're gonna start using us as target practice.
They don't have any ranged weapons. They've been using fucking sickles this
They
whole time.
will find a way.
What's gonna happen next?
We're gonna find out!
Stephen continues pushing the canoe towards the lake by himself.
Guys, come on. You know what? Let's just fucking do this, okay? Ash, you and I, we are very big people. I mean, okay, Todd, you got some muscle on you, ninja or something. But
Okay, fine. But I do not feel comfortable with this.
Ash looks closer at the canoe before Stephen gets it into the water. Todd is holding his flashlight to help. Ash finds 3 big holes in the canoe that can't be quickly fixed with duct tape.
Shit.
We do not have fucking time for this. We need to go now.
They run towards the boathouse. Stephen gets to the door first, throws it open, and a paddle falls out, almost hitting him in the face.
whoa. Anyone good with two-handed weapons?
Yeah, it's my specialty.
He takes the paddle from Stephen, testing its weight. They also find fishing gear and life jackets.
Alright, well, there's no way that's gonna float. Come on.
He turns to start running from the boathouse. Todd and Ash start to follow Stephen away from the boathouse. Monster 1 pops out from the side of the boathouse, attacking Todd.
Run!
Everyone pauses. The spotlight of doom comes up, and Ash walks into it, showing all of the emotions that she's been bottling up.
It's all my fault. I'm so sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You told me to make sure the log wouldn't move on you. I just was so stupid, and I just wanted to see you freak out a little, and I didn't realize the fall was that big. And the river was so fast, and it's all my fault.
The spotlight goes down, and the world goes back to normal. Monster 4 jumps out behind Ash and slices at her with its sickle. She falls to her knees.
I'm sorry.
Ash collapses, dead.
Sorry, guys.
Todd pauses and sees Ash fall after being hit.
Damn it!
He runs after Steven, angry at the world, the laughter echoing off the mountains. Todd catches up to Steven in the trees on the other side of the archery range. They quickly catch their breath and start trying to move stealthier.
Oh god. Oh god, they got her too.
Todd says nothing but leads the way, looking at the map, trying to find the last spot that's marked. Todd and Steven come across a big tree with a tree house. The ladder looks like it's been rolled up.
This is where we live now.
Steven quickly climbs up the tree and lets the ladder down for Todd. They go up into the tree house and begin looking around. Todd sees a carving on the wall. There are crude drawings of mushrooms, a bone, and flames.
Mushrooms, bones, and fire?
I mean, we burned the skull. Do we have to go all the way back to the ranger tower and burn the rest of the body?
That's what I was thinking.
And okay, what is it with the mushrooms? Do we burn the mushrooms?
Maybe we're supposed to step in the circle? I've read some myths. It could be a portal.
He doesn't sound pleased about this idea.
Fine, sure. You know what? I mean, we might as well try that, right? All right. Let's head on back to the hunting shack.
Looks at the map.
Oh. We're actually gonna pass right by the cabin. You want to stop and pick anything up?
Fuck that.
Fair enough. Let's get going.
Steven and Todd are making their way through the forest, not talking and trying to keep on the lookout for being tracked or followed. They come across the hunting cabin again. Without saying anything, they nod at each other. Todd holds up his fingers. 3, 2, 1. They step into the fairy circle. Nothing happens.
Damn it.
He begins to try and start a fire. Steven gets some smaller twigs, able to catch, but no bigger logs to keep anything going. He goes to the edge of the circle and picks a mushroom to toss into the modest fire. Nothing happens.
We have to be missing something
Todd
here.
looks down and looks at one of the bigger mushrooms with a tiny flashlight.
I don't know what to do.
Me either. Honestly, I haven't known what to do, like, all night long.
Okay, this circle. I'm gonna try to catch all the mushrooms on
Todd
fire.
tries making a makeshift torch to be able to light the rest of the mushrooms. Nothing happens except there's more fire. Todd goes into the middle of the circle.
Good idea. Let's just fucking die already.
The body.
It's not that far away.
Let's just go get it. I'm sure it's gotta have something to do with all this.
Alright, we're going.
Let's burn the shit out of it.
They make their way back over to the ranger tower and jump across the river again.
Is the body still there? Please tell me the body's still there.
I'm sorry, Ash. I'm so sorry I ever doubted you.
Stephen picks up the rest of the skeleton, minus the head, and starts running back to the burning mushrooms. Todd is running right beside him. Laughter is heard bouncing off the trees and mountains. They see smoke hurling up into the air from the mushrooms. Even though they were small, they still haven't gone out. Stephen tosses a small, headless corpse into the center of the flaming circle. The laughter that's all around them turns into shrieks of pain, along with the corpse in the flame.
Are we just gonna wait here?
I don't know what else to do. Let's just get comfy and wait for the screams to stop.
Sounds reasonable, actually.
They make a cozy hidden spot in between some trees and a bush. A few minutes go by with Stephen and Todd hiding. All of a sudden, a sickle from Monster 1 slams into the tree above Todd's head 3 times.
See me!
All monsters are smoking. Todd uppercuts Monster 1 right in the jaw. Stephen goes around and stabs Monster 1 from behind the tree. Monster 1 turns around, swinging its sickle as it turns, and cuts Stephen's arm. Todd slams the powder down over Monster 1's head. Monster 5 comes around and slices into Todd's back. Todd falls with a grunt. Monster 5 kicks Todd in the gut while he's down. Monster 4 is running around the circle from the opposite side. Stephen throws some pain meds in Todd's mouth and stabs up into Monster 5.
Stop with these leprechaun fucks, okay?
Todd gasps for air, swinging wildly and hitting Monster 1. Stephen yells and slams his knife into Monster 1 one last time, killing it. The screaming goes silent, except for Stephen. Monster 1 falls to its knees and then on its side, dead. Monsters 4 and 5 follow suit. Everything is quiet. The fire suddenly goes out.
This is totally platonic.
He grabs Stephen by the face and kisses him.
Did we win?
I think we did.
We should go around and pick up everyone's bodies, you know? Put them in the car.
Should we?
You know what? You're right. We can go back for them.
The sun is rising. They begin to walk back to the campgrounds, both of them leaning on the other, discussing how to duct tape the hole in the canoe in order to sail away once they get a few hours of rest. The end.